Hello, what's up guys? How you doing? It is Lastly here. Welcome to Tuesday's second video, which as always is going to be marquee matchups. So, we have of course got the same 4 challenges as always, where we can get ourselves a rare ELECTRUM players pack, which is actually quite a good pack. I like them. I've had a fair amount of luck in them before, and the packs during the actual SBC Premium Gold Players pack. So that's a 25k pack, a small Prime ELECTRUM, a Jumbo Gold pack, and a premium gold pack as well. So actually not too shabby, and hopefully we can get something half decent today. So do me a favor guys, smash a thumbs up on this video if you find it useful. I do greatly appreciate that, and of course don't forget to check out my earlier video from today. I did a Road to Glory episode, which definitely hasn't gone down as well as normal. It doesn't seem like as many people have seen it, so would appreciate any of you guys that go back and support that as well. So we start things off here with Bayern versus Hamburg in the Bundesliga. Now this seems like it's going to be very, very cheap, and I think majority of the overall marquee matchups this week seems kind of cheap to me anyway. You're going to need 1 Bayern player and 1 Hamburg player at a minimum, as well as 4 Bundesliga players at a minimum. You're also going to need 3 rare players and 90 chemistry. So no overall team rating on this one, which is pretty good, meaning that you can get that Jumbo Gold pack and use mostly bronzes, or, well, all bronzes if you wanted. I just literally used whatever was in the club. So for the Bayern player, I've gone with my goalkeeper, Ulrich, and then right back is the player from Hamburg. For the rest of it, in order to get 4 Bundesliga players, just utilised a centre-back and a CDM here, both from the first Bundesliga, to get that chemistry quadrant going nicely. I then moved into the left-hand side of the defence, got a trio of strong links from the French second league, I think it is, and of course one of them is rare, which is good for me. That ticks one of those boxes out of 3, and then we've got players from the third German league, I think it is. Yeah, there you go. It just so happens that these guys who, well, this one guy that isn't German actually plays for the same club as these two, hence he gets full chemistry. So the 2 rares are the cam, the left cam and the central cam, and then 2 random non-rares just to complete the squad. So super cheap there, players that I really don't feel like have much of a value on this game. So pleased to go ahead and get that one done for cheap. Moving on now. We have Verona versus Chievo. Now, for this one, you can use Hellas Verona or Chievo Verona players, but you need 2 of them. So what I did was use 2 centre-backs right here from the same team. They get a perfect link and we can move on nicely from that. And you need 3 leagues at a minimum with a 70 overall rating, 80 chemistry. So 1, you're really let off with the chem, and 2, a 70 rating is not very high. You could get away with using a fair amount of bronzes and silvers. So my 4 at the back is actually all Italian gold players from the Calcio A, and then my goalie is actually Italian from the Calcio B. So we've got 2 leagues there out of the way, and of course we stay on full chem here, and then you'd be doing it pretty terribly if you managed to mess it up from there. I've gone for the second French league once again, and just used players that I had, the lowest rated players that I had in those positions are these ones. So I've got 3 bronzes, but as you can see we have a 71 rating rather than a 70. You could get away with probably putting another bronze at CDM if you had it. I just didn't have it, so used what I had at my disposal. So go ahead and submit that one. Nice and easy once again, and if you can do it just like what I've done, try and utilise those leagues like the second and third German league, the second French league, second Italian league, where I don't feel like any of those players will ever be of value for anything other than filler players like this. So yeah, try and do that and it will save you the coins, and it's players that aren't really expensive on the market. So what I've done for the Nottingham Forest versus Derby SBC, you're going to need 1 player from each of those clubs, and you're going to need 6 Englishmen at a minimum, and 5 of your players need to be gold in this starting 11. So that basically gives you a minimum rating, because you need 5 gold players, but again, you can get them super cheap, I'm sure. There's so many that you could use. 90 chemistry is what you're going to need here, so you've got to think a little bit about the chem. What I've done is I got 1 Forest, 1 Derby, and 6 English players, all in the back 6. So, you know, the goalie, the back 4, and the CDM. So I managed to get all of that squared off. Yeah, granted, Catamol's on 7 chem, but it just doesn't matter when I know that the rest of the team is on full chem. So he'll be just fine. you can see that 3 of my Englishmen are actually gold as well, so that sort of starting to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. It means that as I go further up the pitch, the players that I use, I only have to get 2 more golds in. And then I just went to the Russian league. Like, yeah, there's a chance that like a silver like that might be worth a little bit of something. The bronzes are probably 200 coins each, and I doubt that these 2 golds here are worth anything, so they're not to me anyway, so I'm happy to get rid of that. But if you have a different league, knowing that you only can use 2 more golds, it's exactly gold, 5 gold players, by the way. You couldn't use more if you had them at your disposal. You'd have to, of course, put a couple of bronzes and a silver, or 3 bronzes, whatever you want to do. It's exactly 5 golds. So we'll go ahead and submit that one, and we'll move on to the final challenge, which is PAOK versus AEK Athens. So for this one, you're going to need 3 players from either club. So you don't have to use, you know, 1 and 1 or 2 and 1 or whatever. You can use 3 from the same club, which is exactly what I've done. I have players from, I think it's POAK. Yeah, there you go. I've got those 3 players there because I just had a look and I was like, okay, I've got 2 centre-backs and a goalie. That makes a nice triangle of chemistry, so I will stick them into the squad. I imagine these players could go up a fair amount, especially knowing that you're going to get a premium gold players pack for this particular challenge too. Means that, yeah, the reward is relatively high. You also need, you can only have a maximum of 6 players from the same nation from this one, and you do need a 78 rated squad. So this one has got an overall rating and only 85 chem, so you're pretty much let off there. But what I've done is just built Prem for the rest of it. I've got a lot of untradeable Prem players from back in the day when I did a few of the untradeable SBC packs, so I use some of them. And as you can see, I've just managed to link the right back and the left back so that they get a strong link, so that we're on full chem. And the rest of the squad just didn't matter. It was just a case of getting ratings in there so that I get the overall 78, which we've managed to comfortably do with this one. So a 25k pack is our reward today, which is nice. It'll be cool if we were able to actually get some like upgraded players, maybe a team of the week player. I haven't had any luck whatsoever from Marquee Matchups in the longest time. So for me today, boards won't just cut it. I actually want to get something half decent, and have we got the packs to do that? So we've got a jumbo gold pack. Wouldn't expect to get much from that. Premium gold pack, definitely wouldn't expect to get much from that. 25k, I'd hope to get at least boards. Rare ELECTRUM players pack, I definitely want something good there. And then a small prime ELECTRUM players pack. That'd be nice to get boards as well in that one. So I'll start with a premium gold pack because I just genuinely don't expect to get anything here. And of course we don't. We get 1 rare player, and that player is going to be Russian centre-back. It is going to be Nustadter. Oh, God. Pronunciation, definitely not my strong suit. But yeah, we get 3 players. It's definitely not been a great pack, that's for sure. Going to go ahead and discard it. Jumbo gold pack. Like, there's only 3 rares. Yeah, it might be a big pack, but only 3 rares means that our chances are very limited. But 2 of our players are actually going to be rare today. Who are we going to get? Turkish centre mid. Is that... Who's that? Ozyakup. Some relatively difficult names so far. I'm not going to lie. It's tested me a little bit. We get Ilario, we get Vitor Hugo, okay, and the rest of the consumables can go in the club. And again, I don't know the value of these. Can't remember what the matchups actually were, even though I've just done them. So I will. I'll just go and list those players up for their minimum price and see if they sell after this video is done. So premium gold players pack up next. This is the 25k pack. This is where things should hopefully start to get good. I mean, I want to see boards, and we don't get them. That's so crazy, man. It should almost be guaranteed in a pack like that. English goalkeeper from Stoke. It is the FIFA 17 legend himself, Jack Butland. Now, I actually played against him recently. Not him himself, but someone had Butland. And he was quite good again. So that's a bit scary that maybe he's coming back to haunt us as being a good keeper again. And I've got that. Wow, he actually looks pretty good for a silver centre-back. What's that 84 physical from? He's got 85 strength and 88 aggression, 84 stamina. Damn, he'd actually be pretty usable on this game. That's crazy. It's a shame not many people use silvers, though. I'm going to go and stick the rest onto the transfer list for now. And then I guess I should probably do this one first, right? Prime ELECTRUM and then Rare ELECTRUM. Save the big one for the end. Right, boards, please. No. My days, guys. This is ridiculous. Left back, it is going to be Eliseu. I mean, stats-wise, alright across the board, but that is definitely not what you're hoping for when you're packing on this game. What about this Mexican centre-back? Does he have a value? No, he's not even 1,000 coins. Great. So, it's been terrible, but it is all leading up to this one final pack where I'm going to get an icon or Cristiano Ronaldo. Who knows what we're going to get. It would be amazing to see something good. Please happen for me. Come on. We do get boards. Thank God for that. Who's it going to be? A good one, please. It's upgraded Radecki. I mean, come on. Where's the luck? Where is the luck? As the Black Eyed Peas might have once sung. Probably going to get copyright strike now because that was such a good impression of them. So, yeah. Who's all these silvers? Pro League, French League, he might sell. Portuguese League, he might sell. But other than that, damn it, guys. Please tell me in the comment section that you got better packs from your marquee matchups than I did, because that was fully dead right there. I'm not going to lie. Apologies for the poor packs, but hopefully you guys get better. Do me a favour, hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to sub to the channel if you're new. Have a great day, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.